Hi guys, I think we are live. We are doing a small testing event with Melon app, and Sam has already done couple of these. He's the most expert on this, and he was even helping me to set it up few stuff. And I'm just testing out and see how Melon app works. To do the Melon testing so far, let's see how it goes. And in case if anyone else also want to join, I think there is a 9 participant limit. So hopefully we won't get over 9. But if you want, the link is on the video description. We can test it out. And if you have any questions also, we can explore it on the live itself. So the
Yeah,
initial
and it would
feedback.
be greatly appreciate if somebody does go live, like from the mobile device,
Hmm,
because I do want to see the quality and how easy it is.
that's
So
true.
go ahead, guys.
So both of us are currently from computer based, right?
Right, yeah, right.
Okay, cool. So what is your initial impression? Because you have been on couple of streams so far, right?
So far, I like it. It's good because see, I don't have Restream. So I was like, waiting for a platform to come, like a tool to come that does all that, right? So I was super excited, right? And so far it's been okay. Like it's easy to use, and I'm pretty sure it will get they will improve it more. And the only thing I didn't like it's the chat. The names don't show up, but they do show up when you do go live on a group.
Okay,
Not a
so
group, sorry, the page. I mean, sorry. When you go live on the page, it did show up like the Facebook user's name.
okay.
Um, and I think the quality, the video, the 1080p you're
Just
getting.
to interrupt on that point, are we are not able to see the names even if we give permission? Because in Restream, if we give
Let's
permissions, we
find
can
out.
see.
Let's find out because we did the testing and we could not see the names.
Is it?
Uh, we did one more testing with George, and he shared it on his page, and those names were coming up. They were
They
showing
were
you can.
showing you can.
Oh,
Oh,
Unais
that's
joined
somebody
nice
from the
from.
joining from
mobile.
the mobile. Hi, I'm from mobile. How are you, Sam?
Good, good,
Good,
good.
good, good.
How are you?
How are you? Yeah, I just
Somebody has echo.
watched the live stream and listen you saying that you want someone to join with mobile.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
That's
So,
exactly. That's great. But see, when I'm turning my phone, let's see, camera should also flip, right? Let
no,
me
you
see.
should do it.
You should do
mm,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now flipped. Okay. Okay, so now I kept my phone on stand and now I'm okay, right?
yeah, looks
Yeah,
really
it
good.
looks really good. Let me change that green screen background. Am I able to find option on my phone? Let me find it. Videos.
We are getting
We
an
are
echo,
getting
eh?
echo, eh? Okay. I don't find any reason for that
Can
because
you
can you
disconnect and connect
disconnect and
again?
connect again? Let me.
Or
Or
maybe you say
maybe you
headset,
say
I
it's
think,
set. I
maybe.
think maybe. Let me.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll wait for him
No
to.
echo. Echo is gone.
So you are not using headset, but you are from a desktop, but we don't hear any echo. But he connected from a mobile and we heard echo, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
let's see on that.
I'm gonna quickly check the Facebook Live and see if we are live on how many groups.
Yeah. Is echo still there?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have it.
we have it. Yeah, I don't know what's the reason because I'm also joining first time
True.
with Melon, especially from mobile, right? Uh,
Uh,
I think I'm not able to find that green screen option in mobile.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I have green background. If I want, I should be able to change, right? Background.
True.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
I'm not
the
able to
solution
speak
is
anything
also
because of echo.
Okay. I think it's a lot of. So that was all. I think I should leave right now.
If you can
If you
join
can
from
join from
PC,
PC,
it's really
it's
good to
really
have
good.
you.
Yeah, yeah, I can join from PC. It's here in front of me, but I am leaving right now for some other stuff. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
again.
much
Really
again.
appreciate it. Nice guy.
Yeah,
And
he this guy. But I don't know why there was an echo on the mobile device.
Hmm.
See, I just posted a message. If you can see on the
Okay, yeah, we are not able to see the name of the user, I think. Like the difference is I'm a Restream user. So like in Restream, there is even in Streamyard and Restream and Ecamm also, I think there's an option where they will give some sort of like a specialized link. So only you have to do one time for per Facebook account where we go into that link and say that it's okay to share my name with these kind of events or something, so they can display it one time. Once you've done that, again, does not matter you are only coming to my stream or someone else, anyone who's using Restream, you do some commenting, you will see your name and profile picture in the comment. And I think there's no option right now with that in Melon app, right?
yeah, like I said, it didn't work on the group, but if you go live on the page, it does work. I'm
Can you
pretty
hear
sure.
me?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Yeah, I'm on mobile. Okay, it didn't allow in the Firefox browser and mobile. Only Chrome is working.
Yes. So basically, for Android device, it only works on Chrome, and for Apple devices, it only works on Safari.
Okay,
Uh,
makes sense.
so
Raghu,
it's
can you hear us?
Yeah, Alston, I am hearing you.
This
Well,
is the first time I'm meeting Raghu. That's itself excitement for me on live stream.
I didn't expect it. Okay, I just saw the notification, so I wanted to test how it works on mobile.
It's
yeah.
good, right? We didn't get echo from Ragu like Unais, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm in open space. Like I'm really outside. You can see, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Open
nice.
evidence. Yeah.
a nature loving.
Man, I need to ask you, where did you go, man? You left me alone. I was so confused. I'm like, what did you do? I don't have
That's
any
the,
control.
that's the reason I told you, right? I experienced another worst case scenario where there was a power cut, and when power cut goes, it takes like 5 seconds for me to my backup generator to get started working. During that time, my internet got disconnected. So I'm going to
Oh,
find out whether I have the recording for this or not, or everything. It's going to be the worst case scenario you can expect from a live streaming.
yeah. And the good thing is, even though you were not, you were gone, I was still live, and
That's
uh,
good to know.
yeah, I was still live. The only thing I didn't have any control over. So even though if somebody does join, I don't know who would authorize them to, like, to access. So I don't know if you guys came at the same time or you did have to
No, no,
authorize
no,
him.
no. I
No, he was
authorized
here.
him.
You authorized him, right? So I
Yeah.
would be probably left alone if you didn't come back.
I was like, I thought you guys are talking to each other when I came into the stream. Like, I saw Ragu on the side scene and Sam, and it felt like you guys were talking. I thought you guys were talking, but you were not talking, right?
No, I was just talking to myself.
Okay, so one possible feature request, if it's possible, that even the people who invite and we approve to the screen give permission them to accept another guest in case if a organizer goes live. I'm not sure whether it is possible technically or not, but could work like in this case scenario, like I went offline, right? So so from mobile you can hear everything clearly,
Yeah,
right,
it's
Rahul?
really very good. I didn't expect. I am in my village. This is where I live. Uh, actually, bandwidth is decent and it is really clear. Everything is clear. I think if you are hearing me clearly, then it is really good. Like we can do anything. Like we can stream anything.
Can you turn it horizontally, or I just wonder.
I think
One.
it doesn't go because on the
Yeah.
browser. I think it only if I take it only fixes it in that position.
Unais
How did
managed to do it from a
how
mobile, I
did
think.
Eunice did then?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Video settings only allows about the video input and resolution, not about the aspect ratio orientation.
Have you disabled any rotation on your mobile?
Wait, oh, okay, I'll check that. Okay, auto rotate.
Yeah, it
Okay,
works.
now it works.
Oh,
Works.
okay. Oh, yeah, it is issued to the auto rotate.
Okay, so that option is there, but if you have auto restrict that auto rotate feature, then make sure that is disabled.
Yeah, now it is fine.
Okay, and I found out that here. Let me quickly share my
If
screen.
if,
I
if
found
they can have a mobile app, then it would be really good.
true,
But it is
true.
fine. Yeah, but
Let
I think they decided to stick with browser.
Let me also quickly share the screen. I want to show something regarding the comments. And I did quick check, and currently here these are the stuff which is available, like sending and receiving chat also. LinkedIn, it's not able to read anything. LinkedIn, Twitter, but post it is able to post it on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook page. Groups, we are not able to post comments. I think the restriction is because of private groups, and we are also not able to see the names of people who are commenting from Facebook group. And I'm also seeing couple of messages here, but no names, unfortunately. So how is the first experience so far from Ragu without just not mobile, just as a platform in general?
Yeah, already I watched Sam and Venkatesh video. I mean, that way went live first time. He bought it and went live. It was really good actually.
These guys have been going non-stop, to be honest.
I just watched how it is because it is the one of the most hyped uh, once. I just wanted to see how it goes. And I don't have any live streaming thing. But what I found interesting is just not for this. It can yeah, I am now here with just a link without any app. That is the easiest part. If you have to stream anything to YouTube or anything, I found. I think if I am say if I am sorry, if my voice is clear, then it is really a no-brainer one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clear.
your voice is clear, but Alston screen is frozen. I don't know why.
Is it?
Yeah,
For
No,
me,
no,
it's
to me
moving.
it is not frozen. Okay. I think
is
I
it?
think Alston doesn't move. It is like stuck.
It's moving now. It's moving. Was he like this? Because sometimes I know Alston has a habit of like being when he's listening something, he just goes like this. I notice all the time he just goes like this. So
Yeah.
I'm also looking for an action that I should like use because sometimes people talk and I'm like I don't have anything to say, so I'm like I should pick some style like that,
Yeah, maybe I
that I
should do some sort of like some accessory piece here moves around. Maybe that way, the stream is not frozen, because sometimes I like to concentrate on something and I go very still on that, and maybe it seems like my stream
Yeah,
is
the other
frozen.
thing is that I don't know if it was a problem with what to say Ritvik when he was on the day joined with Sam. It got frozen,
yeah I think
and
that's
I don't
because
know
of
if it is
the
if he did anything where just he put a still image. It was really frozen.
Okay,
eh,
looks like it
thing.
got froze, I think. Like another user also commented, I think. So
Yeah,
I think it could be an issue. I don't think it's an issue with my internet because it's really high speed, but could be an issue with some sort of this problem with streaming. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's see if it happens again. But so far, what Ragu mentioned is my interest on these kind of application also. Like everyone knows that I use Restream for all the live streaming, even though many recommended to, even Nilish recommended Ecamm Live, and some another one in a Facebook group recommended vmix and everything. But what I like, to be honest, is like I don't want to mess around with this setting up stuff on RMT, getting the live key, changing the titles and everything, because I want to concentrate on the interview and the product demonstration and just the talk. That's the one I want to focus, want to make it easy. I know getting the stream directly from our computer instead of web browser is really does wonders for the quality of the streaming and also limits and everything. But I'm not the guy to mess around on those stuff, because I'm not sure what is going to happen, and I don't want to keep the focus on that. Instead, I want to keep the focus on the event itself. So that is the reason I look mainly for these kind of services. Like that is the reason got attracted me to Restream and Melon app. I had no idea what this application before Sarang recommended this to me. Like Sarang was
hmm.
the person who introduced to me, like, Alston, you have to try this. It's really good. And honestly, when it got launched on LTD, like I didn't check any reviews. I didn't check out the product even. I bought it and
Wow.
left it out for 2 days because I had some other works to do, and just came back, and now I'm testing out and see how it is works, how it works good or not. So that is my initial impression so far of this product. And let me quickly share the screen of my self here so I can show you guys how the backend looks like, to give you some sort of ideas. Can you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is the back end of for us, like how it looks from the organizer perspective, not guest but organizer. Just ignore the middle, the infinite loop thing that happens with the live stream. But basically, it's a very minimalistic design, to be honest. Like everything is white. It has more white than I preferred, to be honest. But we can invite the guest from here with the link. We can also generate new link or email and get the guest from here. We also get the option to share our stream link. Let's say for example you want to share it on Twitter or something where you want to invite them to join. You have multiple option. You can obviously see that I'm streaming this particular event into multiple platform, into my Twitter profile, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, and my personal Facebook, and bringing in group where I'm an admin, and also my personal group where I'm admin, and also my page and my digital marketing page. So you can see I am doing parallel on both groups, pages, and as well as YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So everything is works great. We have the option to copy the stream links here, and this side of the section is where we control all the participants camera, and as well as my personal screen if I'm sharing, or if anyone is sharing uh, other screen also we can see, where I can like hide the stream if I want. For example, if I don't want to see Ragu on the screen, I can click on it and he's gone, but he still shows on the back end for me for to make it show on the screen again. And also I think we have the option to change the name also. Let's see. Can you yeah, I think we have the option to change the name from here, and we can see the name, and we have the option to clicking on him to make it full screen option is there, and also we have the option to mute it and also kick out of them if we want.
Can you?
So though,
Wow. I didn't know. I didn't test that feature.
is
I
it?
think
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
So if we want to kick out Sam, that is possible. So if I want to do
actually
that,
this
like audio only, or we can mute the organizer anytime we want, and kick option is already sure. And also, if you see this kind of tag where it shows on screen, it means it shows all the elements which we are sharing currently is visible to all the participant. If you notice that this screen is my second monitor, where I haven't shared my second monitor to the users, so there is no where it shows that on screen because it's currently hidden. If I want, I can click on it obviously and make it show
Wow,
the screen.
that's actually better. If you share the Melon backend feature from here or something, anything, that would be easier actually.
True, and but I think there is a limitation that it's not just Melon. It's same for all the streaming software where you can share only one screen. So if I share this screen, it obviously disables that. If I share this, so one time you can share one screen. So those are, oh, we have Agni also on the screen. I didn't notice that. Sorry about that, Agni.
No, it's okay. Okay, I just wanted to test out Melon, so I thought it's a good opportunity to see it live and working.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
hi
that.
guys.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I was like looking into this section. I didn't notice there was another person below here. There was a little scroll bar. I went in
Yeah.
and saw Agni. So have you started testing, or this is the first time?
This is my first time. I just
Uh,
bought it. I did not even redeem the code, which reminds me I should.
yeah, probably you should.
I bought it for the hype, like everyone is like, get Melon, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
time to get Melon.
Buy now,
like,
regret later.
like I think
Yeah,
Venky
the
did.
thing was like get it on the first day, otherwise from the second day the deal might change. So I was like, okay.
And if I remember correctly, like Venky went live as soon as the product got launched, right? Like he went
Yeah,
and explained all the stuff, and I also bought it. I didn't want to they end the deal or something like that, so I bought it and I
yeah.
left it out.
Yeah,
Today,
is
just
no.
reading
I
it.
asked the question in the to say deal. It will run for 60 days.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And
Yeah,
also,
I mean, we were scared that the terms might change. Like it was 99 for the plan. So some people were saying like phone wagon things might change a bit.
yeah,
So
something like price might get increased. We not sure,
yeah,
right? I'm not sure how much codes they have already sold. Also, like I'm assuming it's a lot because everyone is was looking for a stream alternative, and Streamyard if they don't want to pay monthly, I think. So
very
it's
true,
so
very true.
far good. And if we go into other features, like we have different layouts depending on the number of users on the stream. Let me disable my screen. Now we have this kind of layout, and you can see as soon as I enable the screen I get only two different layout because it has to accommodate a way to share the screen and along with the participant either on the top or on the side. But when I disable the screen, now I get more options like do I want something like this or this. I can also, I think, drag and drop. That's a cool feature. Like
Yeah,
if I want to make a person featured or something like that, I can obviously drag and drop. Can you guys drag and drop? No, right?
no, we can.
No, we
No, we
Okay.
cannot.
cannot.
Okay, so from an organizer point of view, I can do that if I want. And we have couple more options like this. This is good. And couple more stuff. Okay, these are the option, and obviously by the number of people joining in, this will look different depending on those need. Those are the suggested one, and there is some others option like there are some other option like if I just have one participant, this will become available. So depending on number of participants on the group, it shows. What I didn't show the screen. We have the option to share the screen and suggest a new layout. We have the live timer counter with number of people who are watching the stream right now. And apart from that, here is the main menu section where this is the accounts control, and you can see the keyboard shortcuts also if you are preferring that option. uh, can you guys see the screen? Is it also
Yes, we
frozen?
can see the screen, but sometime I think I don't know if you somebody noticed your video got stuck again. I don't know, Raghu, did you notice that or
No,
not?
it is not
No,
sticking. I
actually,
think maybe
I can
like
hold the
it
mobile
could
in
be
a
location based.
landscape for
Is it
landscape position for a long time.
Could be
Yeah, one thing
maybe.
like I really liked about this is it, at least on my end, it's like working pretty flawless. Yeah, so that's
for
really good.
it's also
Probably, I think the browser issue maybe.
it could be when we are
Maybe
doing
it's CDN. Maybe
streaming.
the CDN. I think Sam is from Canada. Yeah, yeah, like you live there.
Yes.
So maybe the CDN is kind of weak there, or something. So some latency might have occurred.
And
As far
also
as here
we
is
can
concerned,
check
it's
it out.
Yeah,
We can check
probably
it
that
out
is like
the
we three are from
recording.
India.
Let's see. We three are from India, and we can also see if it the same issue with the recording after the event gone, or is there something on the processing part. Let's see. We can see the recording. I will download the recording to see if there's any differences between
So,
recording and live after we go live.
I think I'm not sure if I pronounce the name right. I think Gijo Joes just mentioned the on live it was stuck.
Okay. Is it
okay.
my face cam or the
Yeah,
screen?
your face came. Your
Okay,
face
face
Yeah,
came.
cam.
okay, yeah, Jijo is from India too.
Okay, cool. In that case, I think uh, I'm doing two streaming parallel, right? My face and my screen. So I think when I put both of the screen, I think the screen takes priority. And if it has some kind of limitation on bandwidth or something, then I think it restricts my face.
So,
So in
can
case,
you okay try to reduce your resolution, face resolution? Is there possibility, or it
uh,
reduces both the screen and
no, there is a separate resolution, but I don't think we can do it. Oh, can we do it?
You can,
Let's
you
see.
can, you can. From the where it shows the stop
Okay, I
video.
have changed it. We There are a couple of options. I made it low resolution. Is it freezing now?
No, it's not freezing.
Okay, I'll keep it like that for now. Hopefully, don't freeze anymore. Let's see.
What resolution you picked?
360. I was already on just 480. I didn't change it.
Oh, okay. So I was on 1080p. I'm gonna change it to 362.
Let's see. So let me show a couple of others also in case if you guys notice any screen pause or my face get paused or Sam, let me know and we'll see because we are currently on the lowest setting for our face. Just screen I'm on 1080. Yep, 1080. Screen is currently on 1080. Let's see. And here we already see these are the account setting stuff available. Menu is the main option. For example, all the settings related to streaming is on your menu. And we can have around 10 different profile, I think. Like if I click on new profile, you can see this pop up. It shows that I can create up to 10 different profile. The reason for the profile is like we can have different sort of graphical elements, badges, or the color settings, separate brands to be honest. So you don't need to be customizing every time you want to go live. You can have up to 10 different setups, and whenever you, if you're going for a personal stream, you can choose one kind of a setup. If you are going for a different professional streaming or something like that, you can select a different setup. That
Sorry,
option is available here.
where that option is? Sorry, can you
If you
repeat?
go into the name, there is a small down arrow. In that, you can create a new profile. Can you see
So
it?
okay, is it a streaming profile or something?
No, can you see my screen share?
Yeah,
It's
I
I'm
see it.
showing.
I see it. Okay, I see it. Create a new streaming profile. That this is collect of your streaming setting. Okay, okay. So okay, so you can create up to 20 pro
No, not 20. I think 10. That's a character
profiles.
count for your profile name.
Is it?
Uh,
Oh,
okay,
it
on
is.
the
It is.
mobile,
You're
there
right.
should be option to hide the chat because it is blocking off the screen.
Is it?
That chat window.
You don't have any options.
Yeah, no options.
That sucks.
That request has to be made on mobile.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is already a small screen. Actually, I cannot see the screen share good.
And in mobile also, you can't share the screen, right?
Yeah, mobile. No, I couldn't share the screen.
Okay. So
I'm just the participant, right? Or
you you are joined as a guest right now. With you should be
yeah, but
able to
I
share the
couldn't
screen.
share. I couldn't only the how to say share stream link, private chat, audio settings, video settings, support. That's it.
Okay, so from mobile we can't share the screen, but that's okay because mobile is not designed to be shared
Yeah,
the
yeah.
screen, but we should have an option to hide the chat because it might be distracting for the user.
Yeah,
So
it
that
takes
option
40% of the space if it is in a landscape.
is it. That's crazy. So that is the option where we can create multiple profiles here. Apart from that, we have the option to rename the current in case we want or delete profile if you want to do that. That is option available. And the first tab is design. When I go into that, now I get more theme related style. Like for one, I have the background, you can see, or I can select a brand new theme. Let's see whether I can change it on live. And you can see the color changing here automatically. Let me go back and change it something more easy on the eye. And you can see the color changes occurring. Let me close this. And
Can you apply it? No,
yeah, I have applied. Can you see it on the
Not
screen?
like
no, it is not changing.
Okay, sorry, I have to apply. Sorry about that, guys. Can you see now?
Yeah,
oh yeah, it sees now. I
this is
can see.
Okay, so I was just looking from the back end of it. So it was showing me the unapplied one for me. So in order to do that, I just select whichever the theme I like. And once I clicked on it, I will present it with some sort of like this kind of an option where I have the option to change the style like button, whether default, casual, box, or rounded. I have couple of options. I have option to the change the primary color. It shows like I like this feature. When I go over that info icon stuff, it actually shows the preview of how it will look like or which colors is actually changing. So it's really good to see from a visual point of view. We have the font styles also here. For example, they are not able to upload any fonts, but they do give out around 20 or 25 different fonts, so we can change depending on our need. Secondary font option is also available. For example, I'm more of a open source sans person, so If I want, I can do that, and automatically all the font or the text element which I haven't yet added into the streams, it will be using the source sans instead of their default font. So let me just in case change this also. Let me do that. Yeah, I have changed it. So the colors for the font is there, background color is there, and also I have the option to change the background image also. They provide some custom ones, but we can click on show more, and they are loading a lot more background options for us. And we can have the option to upload our own background also. For example, the limit is 10 MB. They support both PNG and JPG. You can upload your own background if you don't like any default, but default provide good collection also. And overlay option is also available. Overlay is like a sticker. Like if I do that, and can you guys see the sticker on the corner of the stream?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so that is what overlay, like overlays a kind of a graphical layer above your stream on whatever you are doing. You might see this most commonly on Twitch gamers streaming. You will see some sort of like customization, but if you want to do that, you can do. If you want to hide it anytime, just click on it again and it's hidden. You can add your own overlay screen here. So that is what designs does. You can add your own logo, theme, and also control the theme settings. And text is where you add custom text or banner details into your stream. For example, I can create something like this, a text banner, and click on add and show it on the stream. And you can see that the banner is currently showing. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have the control to change the color or settings for this text here. But if you want to edit all those things, you have to go back to the design, and inside that, go into the edit current theme. And from here, you have the option to change this settings if you want. So there is no shortcut. Let's say, for example, you want to do it here, but you don't need to do it every single time. You only want to set up this color scheme and everything one time for one profile. Then obviously you are going to be using the same thing again and again. So that option is available. This is the banner. I can edit it in case if I want to make any change. I can do that from here, and you can see it's changed. I can hide it. If I want to use it on future, I can use it anytime I want, or I can simply delete it if I don't want it. And ticker is the option where you get the something
How
like a
many you can
scroll.
add? Sorry, how many you can add? Like you can add more banners or just one banners?
Let me see how many I can add. I don't think there is any restrictions here, but just for sake of it,
Oh, you can add many. Okay, I get it.
yeah, we can add, I think. And depending on how much I want to show, it's I think one thing at a time. And I think we can move this around also. That is a cool feature. Like
You have to apply.
wherever we want, we can do
Okay.
that. So that option
Perfect.
is available. Ticker is where we have the moving stuff. For example, testing moving animation, and click on add, and let me show that. And you have the option to sort of like the news, what Ragu, I think you mentioned it, right? It will be good for the news streaming. So it will be a good option for that, where if you want to have some sort of like a subscriber or something like moving, you can do that. And also you can double click to update. Is it working? It shows double click, but it's not working anything. That looks weird. Okay. This where it hides everything, all the controls, and directly goes to the big screen. So for some reason it shows double click to update, but it's not working. And I think we can move this to top. I saw the settings somewhere on the design setting. I'll show you guys. So this option is available to you. And apart from that, video is where we have the control to change the set up the intro and outro. You would have already seen if you joined the streaming at the start, there was a 30-second auto streaming of counter time that was set up. Yeah, I didn't do anything custom or something like that. It has a lot of different videos so
You
far.
can play one, a 10-second one.
Is it? Can we show? There's a 10-second one. Okay, yeah. That was a
Looks
cool,
good.
right?
Yeah, that was really good.
So basically, when that video plays out, it automatically mutes our mic so you don't get interrupted. It's really good way to prepare when you are going to live, because we never know. Like when we click on for some application, there is no intro or outro settings. So when you click on go live, you never know actually when to talk. Like, is it already live or is just getting prepared or something like that? When we have something like this kind of a counter, we actually know once that is played out, we can immediately talk, so it looks more professional that way. So we have those kind of options here. And if I scroll down, we are not only getting the starter time but also outro section. For example, thanks for watching is there. Like if I play this, those kind of outro option is also available. In order to set up any of this, you just click on these three dots here, and you can select whether do you want to set it as outro or intro. You can choose the option, and if you want, you can delete also. And they do also provide a custom way to add your own sort of like a outro or intro. If you got prepared from any custom design, you can upload. There's a 300 MB limit, and it supports .mp3 and webcam. And also from an organizer point of view, there is a green screen option is available from an organizer, not for participants, but from organizer. I can do that. I can enable the green screen. I'm not sure whether it will break the video. Let's see. uh, Green screen, let's see. That option is enabled, but I don't have any green screen, so it's not working, I think. So that option is available in case if you are using anything. And blue, this is a green setup, and you have the some custom background. You can also add your own green screen setup here. And if I go back now, let me go into the settings. This is where some more controls are available from we can set it as the 180 HD, or we can also enable recording, or we can disable it. And this name, there was a small what do I say, small con from me, where I wanted to really add my name, full name Alston Anthony, but I noticed when I entered that, it cut off my the last name in off. It didn't provide enough space to show it on the live screen when I was talking. But different. For example, let me hide this and show you. Disable this, disable that, and go back to this kind of layout. And let me see this one. Not okay, now it's showing. For some reason
Yeah.
that time it that I thought that was a problem, but it works now. So you can change the name for that from here. You just give whatever the name you want to use, you do that. And if you want to use a stream avatar, you can upload it here, like a profile picture rather than just a unknown vector graphic. You can upload a 10 MB PNG or JPG file. You can set up show names, audio status, like whenever they are talking, show them, or if they are muted themselves, show that particular one that is available. Speaker indicator, whenever I'm speaking, you can see that my video is getting highlighted, so we know that is the person who's talking. And ticker is the where I told you that we have the option to set it up on the top itself. That option is available here. Reverse direction is available. This is good if for
Alston,
RTL.
we have sorry, we have a company on the left side. If you can bring him on the stage, please.
Is it? We have George.
Yes, we do have a
Yeah, man.
George here.
How is George?
Hi guys, just coming here to see, and any info you need, just let me know.
How is the green screen support? You are obviously using green screens, right? Have you tested it with Melon app?
The grease on Melon, yeah, it works good.
Is it? I'm
It
not
works
able to
good
test it.
if you have good lighting.
Can you
let me
set it
show
up
you.
green screen from a participant view?
He can, yes.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
have to see that.
Wow.
Okay, that looks cool. Let me
Wow,
hide
That
this.
looks really nice, man. Seriously, like
The-
really looks cool.
Let me hide this.
bring
Wow.
bring
There we
bring
go.
George on the main screen.
yeah, the reason you can view the rest is because I'm using the cam from the MacBook. That's why.
Oh,
That
that's the
looks really
camera
cool.
for the MacBook.
Is
Yeah, but
using
it's a new one. I just got it today.
Oh, which one? Which one you got though?
The
M1 or
M1
something?
Max, 64 gigabyte RAM.
Oh, really? Nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
I went crazy with it.
Okay, the
It-
camera is not bad because I'm using the MacBook too, right? It's a MacBook Pro 2018, and I hate the quality. I think I told you that. I'm embarrassed to go live. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see next.
it sucks. My other MacBook, it's the 2017, I think, and it sucks. And this one is decent.
Is definitely. I was surprised that when you said MacBook, I'm like, oh, I'm using MacBook too. I'm not getting any quality like that. We'll see.
So Sam, how did you notice
So
that
how-
George was here?
He was already there. You could when you were sharing the screen, you could see there's another person waiting on the
Okay,
left
okay.
side.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I get missed these things when, for example, let me share the screen
I
again.
think it would be nice that if they give you a notification.
Yeah, right, a pop-up
That
or
someone
something
is
like
joining
that.
me.
Like I missed
I
that
I,
completely.
I
Like you
did
can,
notice. I did notice one thing that when somebody does join, it gives you like a voice command that somebody joined. I don't know if you noticed that,
yeah, I
but
heard that, but it's for ourselves, right? Not for other participants.
yeah, but when you are live, it should have given you a voice command, but I don't know if it did or not, or obviously it didn't. But it
The
didn't give you any notification. You know what that
from
somebody
my
is
side,
live.
this what's happened. Like I have two screens which is currently on the stream, like two monitor setup. I have my face, so I have already occupying three spaces here, and below that it's Sam and Agni. Had no idea George joined us because it's not showing this side, right? So I have to scroll down to see
You
that
see, maybe
actually
there's
that.
more people there too. Who knows?
So
Maximum people that can join is 9, so I think that would be the limit.
If
Yeah.
yeah.
if you want, I can disconnect and I can try to connect again. Okay, just give me like a minute.
Yeah,
I'll
sure,
just.
no worries.
Okay.
And in that case, I'll go over some settings also, like we have the participant name, upload, and all this stuff. And the final one is apps external. To be honest, I haven't still experimented this thing, but I think it's more towards for people who give shout outs or super chats or donations through Streamlabs, or in Twitch we usually see this, like whenever someone drops a donation with a custom comment, it shows on the screen. I think it's for those kind of reason. I can't test it because I don't use those kind of stuff, but I did connect it to my Twitter to test it out, and it's where like I can enable a custom. Let me. We got Sam. I got
Oh,
a small message right now that
you
Sam
did?
is joined or something like that.
Okay, perfect. Makes sense now.
But a small pop-up would be nice for the part the use organizer and other participant, not obviously for the people who are watching, but small pop-up might be a good option. And this social, we have the option to turn it on, and whenever I go live, it will automatically say that I am going live. In case if you want, you can join. We can obviously edit this tweet message to show something more
Sorry
appropriate
for
for that.
interjecting. I think Gito has written that there is an announcement feature which notifies you when people join.
That is the audio, right? Or is it something else?
So maybe some option is there, but we don't
I
know.
know. Did you hear when Sam was joining audio like announcement? You didn't hear it.
No, I did not hear anything.
Okay, I heard it. So I think it's only
I
announcing
think
the
below Sam
organizers.
there is one more person. You can see it somehow gets missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There we go.
So that
That
is the
looks shiny.
problem. We got the announcement message when Sam joined, but when George joined back, we didn't get that announcement message. So I missed it out again. Sorry about George.
No, don't worry, don't worry. So Alston, what do you think
But
about the price and the deal terms?
yeah, it's really good. From the you guys know me, right? I used Restream for most everything, right? I like the simple, easy go to live without worrying about setting up technical stuff and everything. So I really like the studio. There are other several solution came to the market like Run the World, Flutine, if I'm not mistaken the name, or something like that, where it's not just focused on the going live, but it more focused toward tickets, event, webinar sort of live, which I'm not a fan of it because that is not my use case. I want to have a something solid alternative for Restream because it's just 720 in Restream, right? And also there are some limitations on number of profiles we can connect within Restream parallelly. Like in Facebook, I can connect something like two or one. I'm not sure about the exact limit, but there is some limitation. So I really like this, and also there's something not new because Sarang has been recommending me this for quite a while, so I know if he's recommending it something really good because he's like he's paying monthly for this even when he was not using it because he got a really good discount for it. So
Yeah.
he was recommending this. So far initial impression is really good. The some of the cons so far for me is like I see too much white. I would prefer a dark mode if it's available, to be honest. And another one is like I like to see the names of the Facebook group people. That is one of the most important one for me. Like for us, actually, like you go live on your group, you want to see who's commenting on that. Like I see, like the feature from Streamyard and Restream, they do give the permission link, so users give the permission and we can see the name. That is one of the most important one. And I don't think there is a pairing option available within Melon app, right?
The pairing option, or what'd you say?
Yeah, pairing. Like in Restream, we have the option to share our sort of like an event with their group if they wish to share. Like they can give the access and pair it even without me, they giving admin access or moderator access to me. There is something like that option. Is it available here?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so that is currently missing also. So those are the main stuff which I'm personally missing out. The pros so far looks does the job very solidly on what it's supposed to do. There are a lot of customization options available, a lot of different layout. You can see a lot of different layouts here as well. And so for designing option is all, I think streaming is going also really doing really well. And so far it's a solid investment if you are going for a live streaming option. Obviously hopefully they will implement other stuff as I recommended it, but apart from that I really like this so far.
I think the stream
Okay.
quality and overall appearance of the software is really good. It looks pretty professional compared to other tools that I've seen so far. And the interface is pretty modern. That is something I have to feel. The dark mode part, I agree. It could be a little strenuous to look at this white screen for like an hour or so. So yeah,
Uh,
that part I do agree. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I've not tested it yet, but yeah, so far this experience was great. I don't know what happens when all the LTT users start using and you know, we crash the
that's
Melon.
true.
So that is something we have to kind of keep in mind. How sustainable will we be?
Let's
So
see.
that's probably
And
the only thing.
let me quickly finalize the missing stuff which I haven't covered so far for the users. So I have not covered this is what we see from a chat point of view. I haven't showed you guys. Basically, we see all the chat here. The public chat option is available. We see all the things. And if I want to show any of these chat messages, I just click on show on stream. It goes into the stream option. I have the option to change the colors as I mentioned it. I can hide it also. And you can see for some page here Ragu commented from the page, we are able to see his name. But when there is a comment from, let's say, a group, we are seeing something like this. You can see just it shows Facebook user and the comment itself. We can't identify itself. We also do have a private chat just to discuss within the participant. Let's say, for example, we want to share something with fellow participant, but we don't want to be showing it to the public audience. We can use this private chat to send the messages and everything. Those options are available here. And it also shows a small disclaimer like it's showing all the comment except profile, Facebook profile and LinkedIn. And if I hover over it, it shows that we currently do not support sending messages to Facebook group, Facebook profile and LinkedIn account. So those are the restriction right now. Hopefully it will change later, but we can also send messages from your test message, and it should go live on, I think, YouTube, Facebook pages. I think those are the available option right now. So those are the messages here. And if I see at the bottom, there are some audio controls over here. I can change the audio input. Echo cancellation is available. Stereo audio option is available. Adjust mic, that option is also available. I don't want to mess up anything right now because it might stop in the stream. I don't want to mess around. Comes with the experience of doing a lot of streaming and messing it up whole lot of time. And video option is available again. We have the control of the different camera if you want, and low resolution is also available. For example, you can go 1080 with 30 frames per second, or if you want to conserve it, or if your participants are saying that your screen is frozen like they told to me, you can go lower resolution if you want. So those option customization is also available, which is really good. I like that option, to be honest. And screen sharing, you already know screening sharing. You just click on share screen, choose whichever the screen you want. The only reason you are seeing two screen source because I have a dual monitor setup, so I'm able to select whichever the monitor I want to share. But for most of you guys, you will have only one screen, so you can just directly share the screen from here. And you can see you can share it on 1080p or just a regular share, which might affect the quality, but you are streaming, it will be without any interruptions. Or if you are in a low internet connection, might be option good option to disable this one. So those are the screen sharing. And I can hide chat option. Currently there is no hide chat option on mobile. Ragu mentioned it earlier when he came online. I would have preferred to have this hide chat when someone is joining from a mobile, because he mentioned that it covers around 50 or 40% of the real estate available on the mobile screen, which is not ideal in terms of user experience. There should be a hide button on mobile if they want. And schedule, if you want to make an announcement, like it automatically announce, like what Sam did when he was doing the testing event. He created a event sort of like in advance, which I'm not done. I've just went live directly. But if you want to announce it, it will create sort of like an event post with interested, and it will allow something like a planned event, something like that. And it shows that this event is recording. And final end screen, that's all of it. Like I covered everything almost. And let me hide this stuff. My throat is on pain right now. Okay, now I think it's good to share the final thoughts on it, like how you guys are feeling right now. We go from Agni, right? He's the one who's new to this. He still hasn't redeemed the code. Like, I hope you have redeemed the code while you are doing this event.
I have, yeah, I will definitely do that. I got it because everyone was saying that the terms might change. My feeling, I've used Restream a bit. I do not know how the initial experience of setting up this goes, but so far the end user experience is really good. That is something I would say. Other than that, this comment feature I think is really nice. Like you were saying, Restream kind of limits you to some profiles and things like that. And if it is allowing more, then it gives you more scope. And also at the price point of $99, I think it's very cheap. The only thing that I would be worried is how sustainable is the deal is. Down the line, they are like, okay, guys, you're becoming very costly and we cannot sustain you anymore. But said that they have some Logitech funding, I'm not sure. So that is one positive on their side that they might sustain. So yeah, I mean, I think in coming days, I think most people would be using Melon than Restream because Restream is not coming back and they've already done well. And I think this is a good replacement. So I think there was one stream as well, but I think they also kind of limited a lot of features for the LTD users. This, on the other hand, does not limit. And there is only one plan, so there is no stacking and all, I think, which makes it a really kind of good deal. Like you don't have to like spend tons and 300 $400 on something like that. So yeah, I mean, if this is the use case like Alton was saying, I think it's a very good deal to have. There is no second thoughts about it. Yeah, I'll definitely redeem it after this video. I
And
like it.
also, Agni, on your point, I didn't show like the setting up the event. Let me quickly show that. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I took two screenshots. Like if you want to start a stream, all you need to do is once you click on go live, it will ask the stream destinations. So you select whichever the one you want, or click on add destination if you want to add something new. So select whichever the one you want. The next screen is going to be like the start screen option where you give the title, description, and also category and go live. That's it. Just wanted to show that.
Looks good. How many destinations? Is there a limit to the number of destinations you can add? This one?
I don't think there's a limit, right, George?
Unlimited.
No limit that I
Okay,
know of.
then it's pretty
Okay.
good, I think. Yeah.
Okay, there is a limit actually for the unlimited. There is a small
Okay.
thing. I haven't verified this, but he mentioned unlimited accounts for platform
Except
except
for
for
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, where one destination point at a time. Facebook 10 max destination to stream simultaneously. So there is a hidden limit, I think. So just I haven't verified. So if you want, you can verify it yourself by asking the
Still looks
founders,
good.
but for most uh, people it will be more than enough, I think. Like
Yeah.
LinkedIn, I'm not sure whether that is a restriction from the software point of view or from that LinkedIn platform point of view. Like they will have some sort of and LinkedIn is very strict with allowing streaming option. They don't allow everyone to stream to LinkedIn. For me, I had to show my teaching and Udemy stuff and asked for permission to stream. They offered me. Now I'm testing Melon app with Restream also, so I will see how it works. So depend on that. And Facebook, there is a 10 max destination. Thank you so much for sharing. I didn't know that. Thank you. So what are the pros and cons finally from George?
My pros and cons. The first pro is a price. They're not making you stack. That's the first one. The second pro that kicks it off for me is they come from Logitech, from Streamlabs, and Logitech is in the what do you call it, the stock exchange. So I mean, it's a big solid company. That's the pros for me, and it works, and it works. That's about it. In terms of cons, the cons is the not showing the username. That's a big con for a lot of us, especially since we are focused on groups. I mean, for us, for a lot of people, it's gonna be, you know what, I'm just focused on fan pages, which I'm great. Or I just focus on YouTube, well, you're all set. But for us that we're on the group, we're always there, our fans, a lot of fans come from the group, then it's important for us. But for many people, it won't be that important. But it's a con for us right now. What other cons can I see? The link, I think that when we share to invite people, doesn't change unless we do a refresh to it.
Okay.
That's
So
up to
it's not unique for every event.
Exactly. So for example, you finish this stream and that link is the same one if you start again a new one, unless you click on refresh the link. I think that happened once to me. It's not a big problem unless someone that you don't want to come in comes in.
True.
That,
Makes sense.
that's
Makes sense.
that's basically about it. In terms of resources, I think it's okay. On my old MacBook, the fans kick in, but not as loud, so it's not so much of a resource hog. I think I tested which one. I think it was BeLive. That one did kick in my fans a lot because it did have a lot of resources. 11 Insight also was a resource hog, but this one isn't as much. But yeah, those are my thoughts for it.
And this is this screen I'm able to see right now on my Windows. I'm obviously on Windows and I'm using Microsoft Edge, and you can see the CPU is around 47 percentage and memory is around 1.5 gig memory. I'm doing the studio and as well as sharing my face and also sharing the screen just in case if anyone want to see the usage, like the less fortunate guys who don't have a good Mac with us.
What kind of CPU do you have, Alston?
I have a AMD latest one. I can't remember the exact specification, but I set up the system this year. I'll post the later for you. But this is the current state of right now for me.
It's the power usage is very high. I think if you kind of take it a little right, um,
Okay,
yeah,
let me
it's
do that.
like power usage is very high. That is a bit
Yeah,
okay.
that would be expected on anything like if you're
Yes,
streaming
yes, yes.
live, because these apps are resource hogs. Are your fans kicking in, Alston? I mean, can you hear the fans like loud or not?
No, no, nothing.
Yeah, see that's what I
Then
mean.
it's okay.
It's not a resource hog for this.
This is the overall stuff. I'm not technical guy, so I don't have any idea what I'm saying, but it just looks like a heartbeat
Oh,
monitor.
there's your Ryzen. That's your CPU.
Okay, you can
AMD
see the
Ryzen
CPU detail.
3200G with a Vega graphic.
So
Hmm.
that is the setting. So far on my view, this is what I'm showing. Is there something like this on Mac also where I can share it possibly to see the usage? Yeah,
As to authorize. Okay, you guys can see it.
yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so this is the CPU.
It's like
Uh,
91 percentage.
yeah, where do you see that?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah,
There you go.
so it's almost 80% of usage there.
Yeah. Memory.
Memory, we can't see the full one. I think Chrome breaks it down into different little rows, I think.
Yeah,
This is what I have.
it's quite high on yours somehow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm using. This is what I got right now. So much going on.
He can't complain also. Like he has another 20 different tabs opened up, so we can't calculate
Yeah,
where.
that's
How about
it.
that? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Hmm.
To pull in my, is this mine?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Okay. So this is my usage right now. What is this? Okay, CPU for Chrome 34%, CPU 26%. I'm
Yeah,
guessing
much
that.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is crazy. Like Google Chrome 13. This is Google Chrome right now, and Google Chrome Helper.
So
Like
this is
that.
so George is not just recommending to buy Melon app, but
Yeah,
also the new Mac. Like
The memory usage, threads, memory. It's super low. It's not even 1 GB.
true.
Not even 1 GB, and this has 64 gigabytes.
we'd
No,
like to
I
hear
don't
what.
know. I mean, couple of things. I definitely pairing is one of the extremely important feature that I would want, and the second thing is even in terms of the LinkedIn is extremely important for me, and I'm struggling to schedule event using Melon. In fact, day for yesterday, we did an event. I tried to do it in Melon. Um, it was not able to post the event on LinkedIn at all, and more importantly, uh, because I added LinkedIn, even whatever I've entered, nothing was there. I kind of had to redo this 3 times. In fact, I have permission in LinkedIn to go live, and I've been going live on LinkedIn as well. But it kept on saying that to go live on LinkedIn, you need to have separate permission, and was just sending it to some help in LinkedIn. So so I think there are what is important to me. Okay, yes, stream quality is extremely good. That is a very big plus. But I think the ease of other things that Restream gives me, for example, again on going back to pairing, setting up events, all those. I think Melon. I don't know when Melon would give me all those actually. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I agreed on that. Like when George asked, I was mentioning pairing was the first thing, right? Because we both, Venky and myself, does a lot of pairing stuff, like to
yeah,
give out
yeah.
different. When we were missing that option,
Okay.
exactly like we from our user point of view, we are just talking about streaming and everything, right? It's not the case for most of you guys. Like for
Mm.
example, you mentioned, like we can use this as a Zoom alternative. So it's going to be depending on everyone, like whether do you need it or not. Obviously, if you have Restream, OneStream, Flutin, and you are fully set, you don't need another backup, another alternative tool, because you are going to be just not using it. So people who missed it or bought Restream and missing out, like for me, like Restream LTD is like 720p, where here I can go up to 1080p, but there are cons as well, like no pairing, no names and everything. But if
Yes.
we are able to fix those things, it might be a good alternative. But again, yeah, this is what I've been keep on repeating in LTD space. Like you don't need every single good LTD. You
Yep.
just need the right LTD for you. So that might be the one. For us, it's an investment. I don't mind because I do a lot of streaming. So this might be a backup feature. But in case if you guys have multiple products, you can ignore it if you want, because you might not end up using it this as well. So
True.
let's how it goes. So far, this event has been really good. Like there is no significant problem here. Everything was going smooth, but only I had an issue where my camera was couple of times freezed, but others were nothing. Everything was good. Yeah, George.
Another thing to consider here is the price for Flutin and Restream when they were live. What you are getting for Melon, it's nothing compared to those. I mean, the other ones are 3 to 5 times more to
True.
get these features that we have on.
We should
on
ask for
Melon.
another
In that-
feature to add, to raise hand.
yeah, like a little bell or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly, we do have
No,
that
see,
feature.
from a UX perspective, there is whatever small nags that I had in Restream, these guys have fixed everything actually. Particularly joining from mobile. I don't think it is possible in any other platform. It was very simple. They don't have an app, but then I don't care. I mean, I was the moment I got the link, I was able to log in. And then the second thing is about placement of logo and all those. There's so much control over things like that. And sometimes, see, we are so used to this in Zoom. Whichever speaker is speaking, the background that comes. These are small UXs which are missing in Restream, and they kind of actually fixed it. And the good thing is, all these are configurable. If somebody does not like this border coming up, you can actually switch it off. So and you can resize the logo right on the screen itself. As we are streaming, we can resize the logo, move it. Sometimes when we share the screen, the placement of logo hides something important. We are not able to do anything in other stream. So from small UX perspective, these guys have paid a lot of details to such things, which have been a nag for me in another platform. So as Alston said, because maybe I'm happy with Restream, I may not want to resistance to change. So that's why I'm probably talking about Restream a lot more. Flutin because of Instagram Live, which no other platform so far has given. So that is where, and coming to Melon, I'm not able to see anything unique that is probably missing in the other platforms. Yes, streaming quality, I should not miss that. But that does not. I mean, as of now, it doesn't impact me. So that is why I'm probably. Having said that, I've already bought Melon. I may retain it as well.
One
I
of the
think you are
things
the first one who
I
bought it. You are the first one who bought it too.
I was the first one to go live.
And first one to say
one
no.
of the things I always hated about one of the things I always hated about Restream is the branding when we went live.
Yes.
It posted it everywhere.
Yeah.
It got to a point where everyone got used to it. It's like, oh well, that's what we have. But that's something I really hated. I bought Restream and I sold it because I didn't like that, honestly.
Yeah.
We actually forgot about it, right? George made a good point. Like I was mentioning all the pros and cons. I never mentioned the watermark for the LTD because we got used to that, as George mentioned, like every time we go live. But here there's no branding, right?
Nope.
No.
No branding when you go live. Nothing in the description. Nothing in the subtitles or nothing
Only
like
on
that.
the,
So
on
that's
the
a
URL. Only
But
on the URL.
where does the Restream watermark come? I have not seen it so far.
In the description.
When in the description, right? That you can actually go and delete it if you don't want.
Yeah, but it's after you go live, you have to go and edit the description manually. Let's say you stream into 3 or 5 different
Yeah,
groups or something like that. You have to go
yes.
every single time and do that. That's the thing.
Yeah, so I primarily would schedule events and then do. So I kind of go and delete it if I want to. So it has not
Yeah.
probably impacted me
Yeah.
much.
So
If you use Melon, you don't have to do that, right?
thank you again, guys. Really appreciate it. It was really long stream. Like we have gone like 140 minutes. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, George. Really appreciate the comments from Mac and everything. Sam, Venky, Ragu, Agni, and Unais, everyone. Thank you so much. And it's going to be really. I'm keeping my stack of Melon. I'm not going to refunding. But again, if you have multiple different stuff, you won't probably need it, but it might be a good option if you are not having any other options. Let's check it out. And thanks again. Any final words, guys?
Bye bye.
Thank you for having me here, for the invite, and it was nice seeing all you guys and talking to you guys.
Nice talking to everybody. If you guys have a use case, it's I think it's a good deal. And if you need it, buy. Everybody buys Melon. We all know that. So
Not Venky.
Hey.
make it buy it too.
Okay.
He's the first one.
Yeah, even if you don't have use case, still buy Melon because the price is not so great. I don't think you will ever get a deal like this. And probably you stream one birthday event or a marriage event in your family, you get your money back. So don't miss it. No brainer. If you do not have Restream, even if you have Restream, it's a no brainer. Go ahead and buy it.
Now he has gone back on his
All right,
way.
guys.
That's all. Nice having you all. You guys have fun. Enjoy your weekend. See you guys next time.
Take
Bye,
care,
guys.
guys.
All right.
And
Bye-bye.